Oh, Danny,
Hulahan's
Danny.
way back in
Yes,
familiar
you are.
days with good
Buddy,
internet.
connection sounded so much better, man. Uh,
The life of a nomad.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes it's
And
fun, sometimes it's an adventure.
you haven't even packed for Nepal yet, have you? And you leave in how many
No, no,
hours?
flight in a few hours, haven't packed.
Nah, it's just Nepal.
Just Nepal, just hiking, just
Yeah,
going up in the Himalayas, no big deal.
there you go. 80 degrees to minus 20 for two
Yep,
days. My
something like
goodness.
that.
That's good times, Danny. Well, I
Good
had an
stuff.
adventurous day already myself,
Tell me
Danny.
about
You
it.
know, I needed to
A
get
little
the
Maui
AC
adventure.
serviced. Oh, buddy, typical West Side. Going to the other side adventure. I needed my oil changed. I needed the AC serviced. So of course, had to book that last week because I live
Yep.
on Maui, Danny, and there's no such thing as pulling right up to a Jiffy Lube. That doesn't exist. But Maui oil change and lube, I really like them across the street from our church over there. So they do a good job. So I did that. My day started at 8 o'clock, and then I made it home just in time for Hulahan at 1. Of course, there was an accident right off the poly. Somebody
Oh
just
boy.
somehow opposite way of traffic ran into a perfectly stationary power pole and broke it.
Wow.
And what was funny, dude, is I was videoing it for the wife, and the cop came and tapped on my door, and I had to give him sorry. I was on the phone, kind of local boy discount.
Yeah, he would have slapped you with the $240
Bruh,
fine right there, holding your
full
phone while you're
on.
driving.
He's like, oh, that's an uncle. I let him go.
You're lucky. You're
Got the
lucky.
discount, local boy discount every once in a while.
Wow. Yeah. Side note, stay
So,
off your phone on Maui. They will ticket you for even holding
bro,
it, touching it. Like
facts.
it's not in
They
the
got
hands-free.
nothing else to do and they got quotas to fill.
That's it. Wow. That's a little
Yep,
adventure.
indeed. So, lots of stuff happened yesterday. Kind of
Whew.
hit everybody with an APB. I was calling it a carve out, but technically, Danny, they want to create a new hotel zoning overlay on their already bad zoning in the past. That's what their new solution is. I got to say, it felt like some common sense had finally come to the room. I don't know why you would throw a hand grenade and then study the effects of the hand grenade after the fact. But hey, this is what happens when you have to rely on the people that got you into the situation to get you out of the situation. I
Neither
know
did
it
it.
sounds like
Yeah,
I'm
I
whining.
don't quite understand hotel
Dude,
zone. I don't even know the difference really between hotel HM zoning, H1 zoning, H2 zoning. Now we're talking about H3, H4. I don't know if that makes the STVR zoning going away or tax classification. I mean, now it's all kinds of interesting. But should we take a
dude,
look at that
so
list?
well, let's look at that list. But here's something else I was thinking about, Danny. So Papalawa Place, on Honokeana Cove there, theoretically that would be NBCID, I bet. I bet you can do vacation rentals in all of those without a permit because of that. And technically, I think that the Monster House there, that's why Burns built it because it's in that zone or Brown, man. Anyway,
Hmm.
so here is the list. Yeah, make that a little bigger for the old dude if you can. So this is Exhibit 2. So this is what the Housing and Land Committee, they created a study group of members of the council, and they came up with this list here of properties that they feel should be have their zoning changed. And I would hope that that's based off the county doing it. And they want to change it into another type of hotel zone. And they talked about basically stuffing all the tourists with the oceanfront problems. But then we've got some odd ones on here. So, I mean, Hanakai Maui, okay, good times, need stuff in Hana. Maui El Dorado, I completely agree with the way that
That
that's
one
set
makes
up
sense.
for vacations. One of the leaseholds that we do say, yeah, that makes that one's okay. Hale Kaanapali, so I
Another one
have to
makes sense.
imagine that that's what they're calling Kaanapali Villas, I think.
Yeah, it has a bunch of different names, but that's the old
I think
Hilton, yeah.
that's the old Hilton right there.
Yep.
So, and then how many? Yeah, 258 units. So that one makes sense.
Yep.
Papalua Bay Villas. So There's the only hotel zone in all of Kapalua is the Ritz-Carlton and the Montage. That's what you can own in Kapalua and vacation rent. Everything else apartment zoned, but only Kapalua Bay Villas gets to keep that in this particular plan here. So that's interesting there. Maui Schooner, a bunch of old stuff. Maui Kamaole, Kihei Bay
Timeshare.
Surf.
Hey, Maui Kamaole. Shout out
Yeah,
Carl, one
right.
of our faithful listeners. Carl, they got it on the list. They're recommending H3, H4 hotel zoning, which would allow the continuation of vacation rentals. I know that's something that was very important to you as you consider what your future looks like. So just want to shout you out.
There it is, man. And you know, I
Good
think
news.
that they by presenting this, they weaken if they backpedal and say, no, we're not going to do it. We're going to go back to the old way. I think that they kind of shoot themselves in the foot in terms of lawyers being involved now that
Absolutely.
they've created this list.
Kihei Bay
Just my personal
Surf,
opinion.
across the
Yeah,
street from
man.
the ocean,
Yeah.
studios, one bedrooms. I mean, they feel really apartment-like. They're in that affordable range, in the 300 to 400 range. That one doesn't make sense to me. Head scratcher for sure.
Grand Champions. Okay, I get
Yeah,
it. We're in the
sure.
resort area of Wailea, right? And
You're in
I
Wailea.
mean, so Maui Vista, that one makes no sense to me whatsoever. I was already lower end. Kind of like, you know, I always felt like if somebody wanted to value Pacific Shores, Maui Vista, Pacific Shores doesn't make it. Maui Vista does. I mean, that's 240 units. The rest of these all homes. Grateful to see 1470 on there. And then you've got Waiahuli Beach Duplex, Danny. That's not the one that you liked though in the past, was it? Or it is, huh? No, no,
It
that's just
is,
two
yeah.
units.
Well, it's oh, maybe not.
No,
Does
so
it
it's
say
not
two
that one.
units?
Yep. So just two units there. Kihei
Interesting.
Bay Vista. That one's interesting to me.
So Bay
Ho-
Surf and Bay Vista
yeah,
that both
man.
feel like little apartments, perfect kind of
And
starter shacks.
I mean, North Kihei too, right? But
North Kihei.
I think that, you know, so again, this is where some common sense came in. I mean, they were going to take away most of Kihei's rentability,
Pretty
basically.
much all of it. I mean,
It
look at all these
was.
on Kihei.
Yeah. So I feel like that's where they backpedaled. Now, Hale Kamaole, that makes sense to me. Cam Sands for sure.
That is a
All these
resort.
Wailea Ikahis and the Kulus. So basically all the numbers, right? Wailea
Yep.
Lua, Ikahi, Ikolu, those all
All of
remain.
them are good.
Palms at Wailea. Kanapali Royal is an interesting one, but I get it. Golf course views, resort views. It's in literally the resort portion of Kanapali.
Yep.
And then Kahana Outrigger, so that's leasehold. That's why that one's on there. Pikake and Lokelani, like I don't know why those two zoned apartment two. I don't know why those would
Well,
show up there, but
those
awesome.
two, Halekai and Haleonaloa, those are kind of similar complexes.
Yeah, I mean that
Oceanfront, very
smaller, right?
apartment-like. Yeah.
36, 40 units. All the Ma'alaya ones, dude. I mean, like we were discussing, right? You chose to live in Ma'alaya because your wife was working on the west side and you were going to work everywhere, and it made sense. And there's zero hotel zone in Ma'alaya.
Yep.
So,
And now
anyway,
they're saying 50%. Five out
threw him
of
a
10
bone.
of the complexes
And
they're
there was
recommending to
already
become hotel
Ma'alaya
zones.
Mermaid and the other one, I can't remember the name of it, that's not vacation rentable leasehold.
Yeah. Ma'alaya Yacht Marina.
Yeah. Now that was always no, that was vacation rentable. I take that back. I backpedal. It was just Mermaid that's always been residential, huh?
But yeah, I mean, it does feel like that's the place where people want to go and spend months and months of time. It
Yep.
does have more of a community feel. It is a very central location. And it feels like if you're going to create housing for local families, that makes sense. That to me
Mm-hmm.
seems like one of the most makes sense locations just because it's so convenient, so accessible, and there's
Now,
space to grow it. You
yeah,
got that
maybe they're
field across the
considering.
street.
Well, you got what's his face. Martin bought that big piece of dirt. He jumped in front of the county and stole it and got his offer in to build there at Ma'alaya. Now we know how long it takes to develop here, so that could be another 15 years out. But yeah, Holly Mahina Beach, I get that's leasehold. I gotta imagine this is Maui Sands, the leasehold portion. Dan, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Maui Sands 2. I
Well,
call
it's
it
20
Maui
units.
Sands,
I think
Maui
it's
Sands
seaside.
Seaside. It
I
is
think it's
Seaside,
seaside.
isn't it? That
20
one's
units.
interesting, dude. That one is interesting. Hmm.
But I
Okay.
guess if there's no pool, no amenities, then send it to the vacation renters, I guess.
Well, I know Robinsons want to sell that dirt, so maybe that's the strategy too. They
Mm,
want a lot for it though. They want like 10 million for the dirt, and if there's only 20 units, I mean, I don't think people want to pay 500 grand for the assessment, but maybe,
maybe the other
or for
side,
the
they
lease, for the
the
fee.
wines, what is it?
Weinbergs,
The Weinberg.
Weinbergs.
Maybe they're gonna turn that one into something once the lease expires.
That would be a cool spot to live in, dude. I mean, the starter zone, it's vibey. I don't mind it at all.
There you
Hale
go.
Mahina Beach, that one I get because that's leasehold. Kuleana, I mean, or leasehold. Kuleana has a ton of timeshare. That's why that one pops up on there. Haleonaloa, don't know why that one made in there. I'm sure a lot of people there are breathing a sigh of relief. Honokoa, Paki Maui, dude, that one was a trip. Maybe it was the square footage, the size. I don't
It
know.
is
Lack of
small, but
parking.
this one had the most testimony in all the videos I watched of people saying, I've lived here for many years. It used to be like 90% renter, like people living here. Now it's like 10% people living here. This is the perfect one for us to bring families back to. Boom, put it on the list.
Tells you about testimony, doesn't it?
Sadly, didn't make much difference here.
Here we go. Pocket Papakea too, buddy. That one shows up.
No
So,
brainer. Maui
yep.
Hill, no brainer.
Maui Hill predominantly timeshare. So, yep. And then Maui Sunset. I mean, I always heard that there was some hotel zoning there. I remember Courtney had that one on her list. It was technically hotel zoned. I mean, it just tells you that nobody knows what's going on here, even us.
I'm
So
pretty okay with that one.
complicated.
That one feels it's oceanfront, it's a big complex. It feels
It is.
resorty. It's got all the tennis and pickleball and everything out front.
I heard a lot of construction workers that are brought over get housed there. Same thing with traveling nurses as well. So
There you go.
there it is.
But then Kahale Makai, no, which is almost like a fraternal twin complex, just a little bit further up,
Let's
literally.
check out the Hulahan. Let's hula, dude, because there is one on Kauhale Makai where prices have changed there, dude.
There's some interesting deals going on here, Johnny.
Yep. So back to my thoughts, Danny. We need to revert back to the mean of prior to COVID pricing. There, I said it. That's what I
Sounds good.
consider deals. When we wipe out all that COVID equity, it's about 50% gone. Here we go. Aspirational pricing for the win. 251 days later and $375,000 in price reductions. I am your
Ooh.
trusted realtor.
Ouch.
Again, I need to stop with the bad vibing because we don't make these choices, right? The client ultimately chooses what the price is. I got to remind myself of that. I may have an aspirational price listing a line of shorts, but it's cool and it looks really, really
Mm-hmm.
nicely done. Peaky Place, there it is. Sub 3 milli. Price is coming down in the OG section of
The hillside.
Ka'anapali Hillside. Yep.
So
Now,
3 million down to 2,695.
there it is, man.
Opportunities waiting.
Ku'uhale Place, Maui Lani, the Greens, 211 days later, and $251,000 in price reductions. Starting to look like a bit of a deal
We're
for the
seeing like
area.
1.2 seems to be the residential in town price for where everything's got to be.
It
That other one
does,
was a
doesn't it?
3.2, 1,500 square feet. This is a 4.3, 1,800 square feet. This is a corner lot that had a better view,
Yep.
some trade-offs. But that's kind of what you're looking at right now. About 1.2 million for a house.
I think you're right, Danny. Kama Street, here you go. 191 days in. 1-3. No. In
1.2
Waikapu.
million.
So what is that? $271,000 in reductions? $171,000 in
171.
reductions. Yep.
Good chunk of
Some
change.
uncomfortable conversations between agents and their clients. Here it is, Danny.
Deal,
A bit of
Johnny.
that's a deal, buddy. You're absolutely right. 899. It felt dealish. I mean, for a two-bedroom hotel zoned, it's across the street from S Turns. Wife and I had a beautiful beach day the other day there, man. Just pulled the golf cart right underneath the Kiave trees for shade. Little scoot down there. Not a ton of beach, but still super fun, man. Shady. I loved it.
Oh,
This one's a deal.
785.
So
1,200 square feet.
1310 for maintenance fees. I mean, I got studios to sell you that'll charge you more. I
This is
just
true.
one comment. Just the floor plan, man. Somebody's gonna figure out how to put a half bathroom downstairs in one of these, and it's gonna
Forget
crush.
about it. You don't even need a half bath, Johnny. Just a quarter bath. Just a
I'm
place to
telling you.
pee.
Well, go back to picture eight. Go back to picture eight. I mean, is that where we put it, Danny? Right there where the washer dryer is, because that's where the water is, right?
Maybe.
I mean, do we just shut that off and put it on the other side?
There's got to be a place to put it because forcing people to go upstairs just to use the facilities seems like
I'm gonna say it, dude. This
a
is what
bad
we sold
hosting.
residential two-bedroom, two-bath Napili Villas for just months ago. This is hotel zoned.
We
This
absolutely
is
did. It's a hotel
this is
zone
what
with a sneak peek of the ocean.
there it is, man. This is what chaos in the market looks like, guys.
And this is a bit bigger square footage as well.
These live like houses. I mean, they do. Meow Street, so 840. You can't fit four bedrooms, two baths, and 840 square feet, guys. So there is the disclaimer. Non-conforming garage may have been turned into a mother-in-law suite. Square footage may not match. This is how we sell them, as long as you disclose it. But nobody wanted it 1,282 days ago, so now we're down 115,000.
Big lot, but yeah.
0.23 acres. Slap some stuff behind there. I don't know if I would have gone with that picture, Danny, but that's just me.
Plenty of parking, Johnny. That's the
1,095.
that's the big offer here.
That's what it is, huh? It's like, cause you could fit tree easy.
Two in the
Oh,
garage.
double couchy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Four on a couch. We can play that game all
Yeah.
day long. So here's another interesting one. 4.5 here, Johnny. Also in Maui, Lani. Just under
Yep.
1,500 square feet.
Yep.
Under 1.1. So your price, some fluctuation there in town from
It's interesting, isn't it?
to 1,200,000. None of it's really moving.
It's like these track homes just aren't penciling as well as the non-HOAs, and I'm going to imagine that's due to rentability.
Probably.
Okay, not getting any action at 295, so let's do a quick $14,000 reduction. 64 days in.
Did our guy ever sell his? Have you been watching that
No.
one? Still
Yes.
sitting there.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing's
Yes.
moving at Harbor Lights. And
I mean, if you get it down to 175 for a two-bedroom, they go.
True. If you get it to a price where the market wants to pay, yes. But everyone is
Yeah.
about 100,000 over the market right now.
Masters. So we're coming down to earth. I mean, that's a trophy unit with that view. So go
Nice
back to that
looking
photo.
unit too.
I mean, why do they do this, dude? They actually got rid of the cabinets, which everybody has, which are the white ones like in my
Yeah.
kitchen with the little, but they kept the tiny tile. Man,
idea.
fees are steep up there at the Masters. 1875, guys. That's 24,000 just to maintain the place for you. Lots of carpet. Still a fan at Masters. This is why I feel like condos up at Kapalua, they still hold value even though they become residential. Just becomes it's a longer cycle to sell them. More people want the vacation rentability when they're not there.
Looking good though.
Yep. That one I saw the AC, so they did put one. Big ceilings there. Ku'ule. You know what that means, Danny?
What's it mean?
That means sweetheart, buddy.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, Ku'ule.
Bring your sweetheart. Move right in.
Or it could be Ku'uipo, one of the two. Hit me in the comments, Hawaiians. Tell me I'm wrong. Cute kitchen, dude.
It's a cute looking house.
This is, man. Brought the Arizona Saltillo.
All different kinds of flooring in every room.
That's how we do it, DIY style, bro.
Walls.
I got a deal. My neighbor.
1,200,000 for a 3.2.
There it is. That's gonna move at some point, man. Hippy dippy over there in Haiku. Akolea at Kehalani. So here we go. This guy's showing that behavior, right? 20 days in, priced $1,290,000 for 1676, and they're already flicking it, going, man, I need some activity. Look at that view. Gorgeous.
Views, nice looking
Yep.
spot.
That's nice, man. Tigerwood floors.
Yeah, probably somewhere in the 1-1 range.
Quarter acre too, bro. That's a great size lot for that area, man.
I wonder how much of that like goes down hillside or something.
Hit the map. Let's see it. Hit the map and then go hybrid for me. But you're right. That's how we build them on the hillside there. Yeah. So looks great on paper.
So I guess all of this is
That's
pretty
it.
much unusable.
Yeah. And I mean, so is that, and that's another house right next door to you with that kind of
Literally
shared
on top
flag.
of you.
So that's flag lot kind of driveways there for two houses. Interesting. I think that they're
Yeah.
wrong. I think that the both of those sit on a quarter acre.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah,
interesting stuff.
that would seem
More, right?
a little bit big, yeah.
Yeah. So, alrighty, Eva Place. Wow, this one's becoming a bit of a deal there at $1,950,000.
This picture
9
just
days
looks like
in.
it's what 1980s.
I mean, dude.
This
I mean,
looks
now we're,
old.
yeah, it does. But man, that's somebody waving their hands frantically. They want to get rid of this thing.
And
Lots
it
of wood.
needs some new life.
It does. That was definitely 80s vibes there. Slap some floors on it, some ductless ACs.
Empty
Did this one
house,
have a
they're down
pool?
300,000 already in 9
Dude,
days.
they want to dump. Hit the H for me real quick. There was one in Eva Place that was a foreclosure in the past. I mean, before it was even finished. So hit that guy right there, 2019. I want to see that one real quick. Nope.
No.
REO, no. So kind of stole it, $1,300,000, and now they're gonna kill it. God bless them. Make a quick
1,300,000.
600 in 6
Haven't
years.
done anything in it.
That's how you do it. The time value of Maui, bro. Sub 600 at the Gardens, Danny. Here it is. 7 days in too. Already dropping 36 grand. There's that behavior.
They gotta move.
These guys want out. Gary seems to be able to talk them into it, man. I gotta say.
They gotta move. He's pushing it. Let's go.
That's it. There it is, Danny. Kauhale Makai, baby. 735.
Little ground floor action. A little busy inside. Was
Yep.
vacation rental probably.
We'll just make that
Not
bed fit.
being recommended for hotel zoning.
No.
Small kind.
So what did these bring? What did these bring in the peak? 1,200,000?
These were close. Yeah, million, 1,000,001.
There
They
you
were
got
pumping.
it. Yep.
This
So
one, Johnny, has been for sale, I don't know, umpteen times since I got my
here's
license.
why. Here's why. Sold as oceanfront. Hit the map. And then hit the hybrid. Because there's a lot that's going to be popping up here that Josh also listed. That's why, dude. Is that really oceanfront? Who owns in front there? Is it the county? Is it always going to remain that way for me? I don't know.
All conservation land.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what scares me? Maui County just showed me how they can mess up and do things. And anyway, just my thoughts.
It's, I mean, so many times. It just shows,
I don't think
it shows you that people in this space don't hold on to stuff very long.
No.
I mean, let's go back and see how many times this thing has gone up. It's been a lot.
So 2.5.
13.
Nobody touched it then.
2.5. 2016, 4.99, and then they went up.
So just
Didn't get any
always
action at 5
aspirational.
million, but keep
Always
pushing
aspirational.
it. Up to 6. Maybe they never actually sold it.
I don't think they did, dude. They've just sat on it.
6, 6.4, down to 6.2 pending. Oh,
okay, here we go. There we go.
In COVID of all times.
Yes. And now they want out, but they feel, oh, and then sold again. last
Yeah,
year,
that's what I'm saying.
7.6.
So they held it for what, 3 years, and then these guys have had it for
Same
just
pricing
over a
strategy
year.
though, right? Same pricing strategy, always.
8,750,000. Got it for 7.6. Now they want the 8 million. They want to make a million off it too for
Of
owning it for a
course.
year.
And
But
people do, guys.
this
People
thing has
do.
turned hands. Crazy.
Indeed. Kula, 2 acres, 2 houses, 1,995,000.
Oh, look at
Very
that.
Kula.
Look at
That'll
that.
that'll move, dude. Look at those
Oh,
beautiful
look at
cypress
that.
trees in the back there, bro. That is so Kula.
That's pretty.
It is.
Views,
Yep. You think you want
homey.
to live in Kihei, but you really want to live in Kula, guys. You just do. But I'll sell you the place in Kihei, and then we'll sell that, and we'll get you the place in Kula because you won't believe me. Here it is,
There it
two and a
is.
half milli. I'm curious if it's the same guy that owns it, right? So
They've
there
been
it
trying to
is.
sell some of these for a while. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
what do you stuff in there? It's not a
I
lot of
don't
space.
know. I don't know.
I don't either.
And I don't know. Do I want to be next to a parking lot? And I mean, is the whale
Yeah.
zone next to
Yeah.
me or?
No, that's Kahale Makai next door.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Condo.
Yeah. I don't see it. Hotel zone, maybe. So here we go. I mean,
Nappy
nice unit,
Shores.
dude. That's a
Right.
gorgeous unit inside. They really threw some money at it, but this is where we start every one bedroom in Apili Shores that doesn't have a view. And Sarah's peeled hers back. I think she's down to 699 now. So that's just how we do it.
Just throw it out there. See what happens.
These are starting to correct. I mean, that's a
Look at
lot of
this.
square footage in Kihei, man. I just like a community that does kind of look, I don't
Look
know.
like a community.
Yeah, like I'm not a big super fan of um, non HOAs. I mean, I've just kind of seen what happens sometimes.
Cute, spacious. Down to one
Yeah.
four. There you
Oh,
go. Sarah and her hood.
there it
Down to one
is.
four. So these were pushing 1.7, 1.8, 1.9.
They were. They were. I mean, it's a lot of
Crazy.
square footage, and I mean, that's new construction for Maui at 2007. There you go. One of those with a view. That's why they're doing it. Hokulani Golf Villas. It's going to bring this money all day long.
This
It's a
thing will
three
move
bed.
quick. It'll be
It's a
gone in
three
a week or
bed.
two.
Richardson just does business up there. It's where he
It's a
lives.
spot. It's a
That's
spot.
it. Here it is. So this is the one, dude. So scroll up. Let's see. Is it the same person that is a co-lister? No. So
Nope.
there it is.
There you go. Brought
That's
in someone
it.
else. Heavy hitter.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
So beachy. I think every spot in Wailea McKenna has to have one of these, like,
Yeah. That
in the
nobody ever
photos.
touches.
I'm
Nobody
sure
ever
it's
touches.
never been touched.
Yep.
But
It's for the
22
whales.
million. 22 million.
Caw, caw, drive. There you go. 7 days in. That's how you do them in Kula. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango.
Cute little house, good
And
square
dude,
footage. Man,
and
that
you know
thing is
what? The general
old.
public would probably say, "Oh my God, that was underpriced because it sold so quickly." And it's like, that's not how it works. It really isn't.
Priced right. Someone was ready to punch.
Here you go. 580, dropped to 549 in 65 days, showed the behavior. Boom.
Off we go. Can.
Bro, somebody got a little dealio there now, especially with the good news about Holly Cam.
Really looking like a deal now.
Yeah, 575 from 700. Here we go.
1-1 at the
Masters.
Masters.
Masters. Okay, we're going upstairs.
Ayo.
There it is, the vice versa. We'll keep the cabinets and we'll do the floors. So, dude, Molokai, nothing going away from being vacation rented. And I'm going to say that's what triggered this purchase right here and the one that follows.
We're gonna keep it. Not that they make much money, but we're gonna keep
Nope.
it.
Bro, they
The
got their
dirt.
money, dude. 310 in. Started out 1,395,000, stuck it at 1,199,000. Boom. Very tippy top.
And this is
Tippity tippity
why
top.
sometimes people just hold on to their prices on Maui, Johnny, right? They don't have to sell. They're not desperate. Sometimes they are, but a lot of times they aren't. And they're okay sitting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And in some ways, this is kind of normal in how our market was before COVID. 16,
It
17,
is.
18. I mean, seeing 300 days on market was very normal for a lot of properties. Listing,
Oh,
especially
COVID
dirt.
taught us, yeah, COVID messed with behavior, man, in a huge way in so many different areas. That really,
There's
really
there
interesting stuff,
wasn't, I
man.
mean, it is interesting because 2017, 18, 19, I mean, you had a lot of stuff that was a lot more affordable than it is now, and it didn't move, right?
Right.
You had Napili Shores for
Fours,
300,000,
threes. Yes.
349, 329, and it would
Right.
sit for a year, year and a half. Now we're saying 7, 8. So it's like there wasn't a lot of, I don't know if not a lot of interest is the right word, but like things just weren't moving that quickly back then.
There wasn't motivation.
No, you couldn't get people to go. And Airbnb was around then. So it wasn't like, oh,
That's
Airbnb is suddenly available. I mean, it was around. Like we
right.
were doing rental numbers, rental performance. We were pushing rental. Hey, this thing can rent really well. Hey, this thing is low cost. Hey, this is low HOA. Just wasn't anybody wanting to pull the trigger on it. And then suddenly a lot of people got interested.
So you
Things
cannot
changed.
determine one person's behavior, but we do like to move in a herd as a group, as humans, dude. I see it time and time and time again.
This is it.
Fear of loss is the bigger motivator than hope for gain. And that's what we are experiencing in COVID is, oh my God, it's going so quickly. I
Never
don't
going to be
care,
able to touch
John.
it again.
That's it. Just tell me where I need to be. 10%, 15% over list price. Get rid of my inspection contingency. I'm ready to sign, John. Hey,
Done.
yay. Yep.
Done. 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 Stay tuned for Deal of the Week tomorrow. If you want a copy of this report and explanation, drop us a comment or shoot us an email, and
Glad to have
we'll
you back,
get that out
Danny.
to you. We're back.
Yes. All right.
Scenery's going to look a little bit different, but we're back.
Let's go.
Till next time.
Oh,